Alright, let me just make sure that this is working. I haven't streamed in a while. Gotta hear back. Let's see. Am I even streaming on Twitch right now? Oh, okay, I am. Cool. Oh, I see. I can hear it that way. Alright, once I can just confirm how I sound on my phone, we'll be good to go. My channel, okay. Alright, mic check for myself. Alright, yeah, sounds good. Nice. No extra customization required after such a long time. That's very convenient. Alright. Cool. Oh shit, hold on. There we go. Okay. Alright. Soon as Nil's here, we're good to go. Maybe we'll get a cutscene. Oh, actually, that doesn't look as beautiful on stream as it does. First, true. It looks a little different. Let me think. I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, never mind. It looks good. Alright, so the only caveat is that I'm thinking... How do I do this? It's cleared game data. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use like a cleared game file because there are certain perks that you get in New Game Plus. Some of them you could use to get an advantage, which I'm not. I'm just actively going to not use those things. But there's some other exclusive things like cosmetics and stuff. And a little bit of grinding is removed, which means we have the freedom to like not have to min-max and stuff. Yeah. New game file plus. See, maddening is disgusting. Like, it's not just a challenge. There's a certain way to do it or you get screwed, so. But classic fallen units are lost forever. Every decision counts. Play online? Yes, please. Yeah, impossible mode. It's actually impossible. No, it's not impossible, but you gotta really fucking exploit the game. Like, everyone is an archer, shit like that. I'm gonna be hands off for the cutscenes and stuff, obviously. It's Lubu. It's even just like Yasuke's intro too. It's the mech. Is that Palutena? Just kidding. This man knows the characters already. It's Renji Abari, dude. This isn't Bleach.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved.
Jesus.
He's gone now, Mother.
Right, Nintendo's fucked up.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The dream.
Oh, I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
I do like the voice acting in this game. It's really good for English.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Alright, the real Byleth. We'll play the fake Byleth. Female? Alright, you're going too far.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
No, but then we can't... I don't think you can romance the waifus with the female. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't remember. Yeah, only 5 of them are same sex. Yeah, it's 2021. Yeah. I'm a ghost. Boo. Yeah, fake Byleth. Dog shit. Facts. Breaking hearts. Just like we do in Persona games. Alright, so we a ghost or what? No. Yeah, this music is pretty good.
You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Yeah, I like the soundtrack a lot. This song is creepy too.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Yeah.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Alright. Now, what is our name though? Fake Byleth? Oh, there's no space for that. Just kidding. I don't want a dumb name though. Alright. Anyway. We can do Byleth if you want. It'll ruin my immersion if we play with a dumb name. Yeah.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
4:30. Byleth, human name. Ooh. I forget what her name is. Actually, it's been a while. 4:30 sound good to you? Great tree moon.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Ooh.
It is almost time to...
Everyone watching yawned. Yeah, we get to hear Kenpachi Zaraki's voice as a narrator. David Lodge.
Hey, time to wake up.
Speak of the devil.
Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about war and murder.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
He's so good,
Okay,
David
time
Lodge.
to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Facts. David Lodge is so good. I love hearing his voice.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
That voice sounds familiar.
What's happened?
Oh, I was hoping you would talk. That's what I was thinking. Go on, David Herbert.
A bunch of kids like you want at this hour.
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm
Joe
impressed you're staying
Zija.
so calm considering the
Excellent
situation.
voice actor.
I
He's spitting. They all look so good. So we got I don't actually know the blue guy's voice actor. FE3H. Dimitri, voice actor. I don't know this guy. Chris Hackney? I'm not familiar. But we got Tara Platt as Edelgard and Joe Zija as Claude.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Oh! Scary. I'm not making mistakes. Yeah, Byleth's the main character. Female Byleth is the main character.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright. The battlefield view. Edelgard. Those shorts, though, not that great. Alright, so. I guess we could be smart about it. Bows can attack from long range.
Ready and willing.
Really? Oh, you can talk. Nice.
Stay focused.
Oh, Violet can only go there. I'm not trying to fuck up, so. Because you can actually. We could lose them. Alright, yeah, they got the scoop. We got a battlefield here. Sometimes there are chests. There's traps. It's pretty similar. I mean, this is the same genre as Project Triangle strategy, so you're familiar with that. Just wider scale. Compared to the demo, at least. The maps are weird. This is a tiny map. You'll see later. But, if someone dies, they're gone for good. And yeah. Every time you attack, you get XP. I wouldn't want to waste XP on, like, Dimitri if we're... You'll get it. Like, I don't know. We don't need them in max like that, actually. Like, dead. Not exactly. You don't canonically die, like, because they're in school or whatever. And they're, you know, kids or... I don't know. But, you don't get to use them ever again. And there are points in the game where if they die, they're, like, actually dead. Like, they're gone forever. But for story-wise, some of them are important, so that they might still show up.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Oh, the hearts, though! Right? Claude's going hard right now. Oh, so this is what this attack screen looks like. It'll tell you what's gonna happen, or what the chances are. So, like, the damage that it says will do is guaranteed, but the hit rate is determined by their speed. And I think dexterity is you like your accuracy. So dexterity versus speed, basically. Speed is the evasion. But so you have different weapons, and weapons break on use. So like this iron sword has 40 uses. But if you use a skill like Wrath Strike, you'll do more damage, and most of the time you'll have a higher hit rate. But it'll cost 3 attack points or like durability points to use. So you want to conserve your best weapons.
You fought well.
Yeah, pretty similar to Project Triangle. Once all of your people have taken their turns, then the enemies will have their turn. You can see where they're gonna, what their, like, movement ranges. Yeah, I fucking love this song. You can see how far they have range to attack you, and then you can also see a specific character's range. So basically, if you want to be smart, like Tactics Learned from the Art of War book, then I'd pull up my guys in the outskirts here and make them approach me. But if I were to do that and stand here, this guy could pull up and land in the bushes. And then the bush has extra evasion, 30% more, and 1 extra defense. I don't know how big a deal of that 1 defense is, but the evasion is huge, so we want to position ourselves in the bushes. Yeah, terrain plays a part. There's a lot of depth to it, actually. It's pretty good.
I will prevail.
I just want to talk to everybody.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
True. Terraplat's so good. Actually, all of them are good.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
So you have ally phase, which is Geralt,
We'll
David
advance
Lodge.
while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
See, Geralt knows what he's talking about. This man has read Sun Tzu's The Art of War, clearly. Just exactly what I was thinking. Oh, so you have equipment too. You can equip multiple weapons, different types too, and you have different proficiencies as you can see here, like sword, spear, axe, bow, melee, black magic, white magic, and then something called authority, because your units actually have, like, your characters have units with them, like their own, like, group of soldiers. And if you get your authority up, they give you better bonuses to your stats, and they have their own abilities you can use, which are really powerful. They're called battalions. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so we got all of our stats here. Each character has something called a crest, which you'll learn about, which has different abilities for them. There's classes, like Final Fantasy style. There's a bunch of classes, actually. Then we have our attack speed. As you can see, if you have double their speed, or 4 times their speed, then you can attack them twice. 8 times you can attack them 4 times, which I've seen. And then obviously we got strength magic, do what they're supposed to. Dex is hit rate and crits. Avoidance for speed. Lock, defense, resistance, obviously, and then charm for your other stuff. And then you also have like these passive abilities that you can equip and unlock new passives as you go. Like prowess in the sword, brawling. Byleth is canonically a swordsman, as you know from Smash, but I'm pretty sure you can play anything with him and do well. So whatever type of like archetype you want Byleth to be, we can go that route. Like a mage, white mage, black mage, sword mage, stuff like that. Archer. You can even be a tank. Alright. So I'll just play it smart in general. I don't think they will move on this tutorial phase. Yeah, a lot of customization. And that's with every character. Although, actually that reminds me. Oh, we can't see it here, but there are certain aptitudes. Certain characters have better aptitudes, which we'll see in a different screen later on. So like Edelgard gets proficiency bonuses to the axe to encourage you to make her an axe wielder. But she also has like a hidden talent, which is in, I think it's black magic. So you can make her like a tank mage or something. I've never done that before, but we have the benefit of being on New Game Plus, and there's a little couple of conveniences that mean that if we wanted to, we could do literally whatever we want. Like a tank mage. Never tried it, but because we're on New Game Plus, it'll be easier to do. Like I would not put her as a tank mage on my first playthrough on the hardest difficulty, where if I fuck up, I'll lose her. That type of thing. But every character in the game has those proficiencies and secret proficiencies. So you can customize them a lot. And this new DLC I bought has a bunch of new classes as well that I've never seen, so. But anyway, I am pretty sure they won't move forward until I get into their range, just because it's tutorial. Yeah. Right, so they'll skip. So the game wants us to get into here. Alright, yeah, so since we don't know who we're gonna go with.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Facts, he's spitting. Different terrain types. Yep. Oh, I'm dumb. Alright, Byleth's getting fucked. Alright, so even if I move here, the game's telling me that they'll still all rush Byleth. But I know the reality is that they all can't fit in that line, so they're probably going to switch over to hit Dimitri as well after they fill it up, unless Byleth kills him. Nice. So your crest activates sometimes. You get mastery for your class and the weapon you used. Byleth's just busted, dude. Yeah, see, so he went after Dimitri.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Yeah, combat arts that I taught you. I'm so bad because I let this guy in, and now I have a pretty low chance. Unless I use the combat art, I have a better chance of hitting him. Mad.
As expected.
As expected. Oh, so you have a relationship status with all the characters, and they also have relationships with each other. And if you go into battle adjacent to each other, you'll get extra points in that path, basically.
Is that all?
Cocky. That's unlike you, Dimitri. Nice.
It was a good try.
Yeah, and camaraderie plays a part, and you get stat bonuses while next to people that you're close to. So like if I was friends with Edelgard, or even in a relationship, at that point you get huge bonuses for being next to each other. And when you do special attacks with your battalion that I mentioned, next to each other, they bring their battalion in and assist you. So it's really important that you have good positioning.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
That guy is angry. Ew, yeah. Alright, Gerald's pulling up.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
It's Lubo. Oh yeah, linked attacks. Oh, right. Your avoidance is higher. And certain units, like when you have better relations. Alright. So like, I'm a min-maxer player. And when I play through this, I'm like optimizing every action that I do, where like if I want to be like friends with Edelgard, I will literally just do my weakest attack to the enemy over and over again and just keep building that up, stuff like that. But we don't have to do cheesy stuff like that. This man, Gerald's popping off. Never mind, he's bad. Never mind, he's worse. This man's in my bush that I was gonna take. I just don't get it, man. I'm about to pop. Curve my arrows, let's go. Yeah, Gerald's actually taking up our XP, dude. So bad. I want to get in that bush. Yeah. That fucking bush is broken. This better land him. Alright, nice.
Who's next?
They're running away. That run animation. Alright, yeah. A little. Yeah. Gerald's actually. Oh shit, I should have kept her close.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
God damn. He does not just hit me for a 12.
not setting the
Alright.
example.
Shit game. You get random stat boosts when you level up. No way! I lost!
Forgive me, everyone.
Alright, I was greedy. I didn't want to waste my health potion. So I was like, oh, okay, they're not gonna fucking take 22 damage in one turn. While I'm in a bush next to people. I'm about to speed run this fucker. I can't believe they both landed their hits. Alright, that's what you get. Like I was saying, like, I'm a min-maxer. I won't even use items unless I'm guaranteed. Like, I know for a fact I'm gonna die without them. Alright. We get it. I know.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through. Ready and willing.
Alright, buddy. You pop him real quick.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna finish him off here.
Give it your all.
Make everyone heart me because I'm big dick.
Will it?
Geralt's gonna teach us a chapter from the Art of War. Pull up with everybody. I guess we'll talk. Yeah, should have done that sooner. Gotta get them hearts.
You say
Yes.
Alright, I'm making sure the Byleth finishes them off because you get extra XP when you kill them. When you get the last hit. And we'll just go with Dimitri here because I don't want Claude to get his ass beat. Gonna get his ass beat anyway, but I think we'll just stand here. Enemy's gonna hit him. Pop.
This is a fight.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't want to one-shot him. Because then Byleth won't get the XP. So even if Claude's not directly next to the enemy, he can reach the enemy, so I'll still get like an attack bonus and stuff. Alright, Gerald, relax. This is our fight. He's actually just interrupting. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Please.
Yep, you can move anyone in any order when it's your turn. This guy still got in the way. About to change that. I'll say move. Dimitri missed. He's missing. Well, as long as I kill him in this one hit. This is the decisive moment. If I miss, I die. Okay, we're good. Your fucking horse is shitting. Nasty. But true. That's all they do, too. Oh, wait. I could just pop up right here. Alright, nice. I'm just gonna use it, because I'm not risking.
Hey, you with the flanks.
12 times 2? Jesus, he got his ass beat. That's the Edelgard right there, bro. Leveled up again?
We must all.
He's actually about to KS me and take all of that XP off the boss.
Renowned mercenary like you doing here.
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Gerald's trying to act all cool while his horse is just shitting. You got him to 1 HP. You're bad. 99% watch me miss, and he hits me. Oh no, he'll only hit me for 5. We're good. See ya, nerd. Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's a tough game. You gotta be smart. See ya. True.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
Yes, please.
But I'm also known as the Beginning.
Wah.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Yes, please.
And I am also called the Beginning. But
Step on me.
who once
Just
called
kidding.
me that?
Or am I? Unless. What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
Hey, she's at least a couple 100 years old, right? We good.
That
We
look
good.
upon your face.
We're clear.
Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child. So are we? What type of Byleth are we, by the way? Are we like a sassy, like comedic Byleth, or a more serious Byleth? Who, I think canonically he's more serious, because you'll see, he's kind of like emotionless, but he could always be funny. All right, cool.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Just how dare you talk about Edelgard like that?
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Now this is a tough question. Is he pragmatic? Stop time? Oh, yeah.
I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave?
Gets kicked out and dies.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Alright, that was an
Though it is
extra
only momentary,
bow though, you know it.
time has stopped.
You got a little sass in
How did I
him.
manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
What do we want to do? We want to be logical. Keep time frozen until he's safe. That's funny. Yeah, I'll just stay here and wait to die.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Whatever will I do?
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I
Senpai.
cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Got him.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Oh, by the way, you can listen to voice lines over and over again. It's cool. Drasnik TV, subscribe. That's the boy. Let's go. Thanks, man.
Now go! Yes, you who...
Ew, that dude's so ugly in the replay. What?
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
Turn back time.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for
Luis.
terrorizing our students.
Are you a time leaper?
Hey, the thieves are
Fucking
running away.
true.
Go after them.
Tokyo Manji gang.
The students seem to be on.
I love this guy and his voice.
Who's this?
Why him?
Yeah, Gerald's a hater. He doesn't appreciate the boy, Alois. How can you hate a guy with that level of energy, though?
My, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, on load screens you get to
Captain
see
Gerald?
what
It
people
is-
do, other people in the world.
Goodness, it's been ages.
Who the most popular waifus are, etc. Like, how can you
Don't you recognize
Yeah, he's a hater,
me?
dude.
It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
And his performances are so good, too.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois.
Facts.
Just
The
as
music.
loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Gerald's a dick. But he looks cool.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I
Wait a minute.
insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled.
By appearance.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary.
Oh,
And your
stop.
father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I would probably think the first is better because it would naturally Makes sense that Gerald's the captain because he's the captain of a mercenary group already? Yeah.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Damn. Zing.
Personally, as the embodiment
Spittin'.
of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Yo, I don't remember these. Yeah, so much. So much aloe needed.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Never lost control until he died. Became a time leaper.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard.
Oh
Please, allow me to
no.
finish my own proposition.
My heart hurts.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the
Edelgard's
kingdom
trying to
with me.
poach.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
I mean, when my first playthrough was with Claude. First off, because Golden Deer is the name of his house, but second, he captured me, man. He's so cool. But yeah, I will say, now that we're at that point, I've played through Edelgard and Claude, and I think Dimitri's storyline is the most dynamic. Even though, well, I know what happens in it, but it is definitely the most dynamic, which you'll understand later. So I would recommend Dimitri, not just because I haven't done it, which would be nice because it would be new for me too, and you'd get my reaction, but also because, yeah, his storyline's pretty sick.
Whoa
I love
there,
this
you two
performance.
Sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
So good.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Yeah, that part's so sick.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Which waifu are we going with? I've finished the game twice. All of Claude and all of Edelgard. That's it. Never done Dimitri. I like Claude the most out of the three. I mean, actually, Edelgard's kind of captivating though, so Edelgard's great. But yeah, knowing what I know about Dimitri, his playthrough is gonna be sick.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Yeah, they are. Alois, true. He's pulling up. Man, I wish I could play this on PC. Because it needs a little extra aliasing. Alright, we'll start with this, just in case. Oof.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Bet you yawned right now, didn't you? No. Yeah, I have like 140, maybe like 130 hours in the game now on 2 playthroughs.
Part 1.
What?
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
David Lodge's narrations!
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relative.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Byleth with RBF. Observing everything. Silent anime protagonist. That music.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
The build up. The choir. No. The organ. And it's the main theme. Bruh. The opais? No. That a student. Step on me. Where's that puff puff?
Ray is here.
I got chills, damn.
I wonder,
Good.
did the flow of time bring you here?
Time? Why do you mention time? I'm not a time leaper.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Yeah, she does look like Sothis. actually don't think... I don't really know the details about, like, certain relations between Sothis. Actually, yeah, it's been a long time. Maybe I just forget or never picked it up, but I don't really know much about Sothis, actually. Only my own speculations. I don't know if it's shown in the story or not. I just don't remember.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Got you.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Damn, he does not like the church.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Gerald's a dick. Yeah, Lady Rhea's voice actress, she's relatively new to me, but she does a great job as Rhea.
A fine name indeed. From the
My
bottom
name is
of my heart,
Fake.
I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
Starts
Gerald,
cackling.
You already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't
He
you?
already knows.
I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
In a race. Jeremy. Asuna in Sword Art. What? I do not recognize her voice. This is her Mama Milky's voice, I guess. I do not recognize it. Irie, oh shit.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
And his word choice, so good. Dragged you into this, stuck here for a while, I'm afraid. About to get a part-time job at WickD's.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach.
Yeah.
By the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Right? Gerald already knows. He's thinking the same as us.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
And I love Hanuman's performance. And yeah, Manuela, the mommy milkies.
I am Hanuman, a Crest Scholar
Anime.
and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, right. This is Daniel Warren, voice actor of Igor. Believe it or not. Alright. Play it straight. We know.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to. If you're ever lonely, if you're ever lonely, if you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
So good.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
So good. Yeah, it's actually... I love the voice acting in this game. So good. They really did a great job. The actors, as well as the directors and...
The
like
Officers'
the picks,
Academy is
just so good.
comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Yeah, it definitely has.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
There's still bad voice acting, like bad English voice acting in anime especially. But gaming voice acting in general, from my perspective at least, is much higher quality, typically. Don't know why. Maybe because it's not as hard as ADR.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
Because in anime, you know, they gotta match the voice flaps closely, so it takes a lot of extra effort they can't put into developing, I don't know, you know, making their voice sound better, more nuanced.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
That's just my assumption. It could be that the voice directors are just ass in anime. Maybe Funimation's voice casting directors are dog shit, who knows.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Because, like, the gaming voice acting, it's more realistic and grounded. It still has the theatrics to it, but, like, in anime, they're generally over the top, and it just sounds weird in English. Maybe even due to translation, I don't know. But I guess our perspective is skewed because we don't speak Japanese, so when we hear the Japanese voice actors going hard as fuck, like, it just sounds cool. But maybe it would be cringy in English. I don't know.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Yeah, I love it. It is dramatic, great theatrics.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Alright, I don't... Unless you like to talk about the voice acting, like, listen to this first
The
line.
old man has a point. The old man has a point.
Like, the way that she ends that line... Yeah, we're a professor now. The way she ends that line, like, clearly she's annoyed with him, doesn't like that he's correct. Things like that. I don't know if, yeah, voice acting is an interest, then I'll definitely do that stuff. But
I suggest you try
just
spending
love it.
time
So good.
with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Also note the script for Manuel is so suggestive, but that should get you going, she says. In addition to all the other shit she's already said. Cool. Sounds good.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. A stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
Fucking true. Sedith is just the voice of the audience. Like, what the fuck?
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
True, one battle. And I think it's great on their end, like the writers, to insert Sedith speaking like this to be like our voice, our thought process, because we don't know the context. Since I know the context, I know the answer to why, but, you know, spoiler.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
He's shaking in his boots. The dude has a shaved head. He's dangerous. Yeah, Sedith, voice actor. Really captures his character with the enunciation. Like, his diction is way more crisp than you even need to be. Like for voice acting, you need to be crisp anyway. Same with singing. But, you know, that type of person, you know, they really enunciate. He looked kind of nervous. He probably didn't do his curriculum. He only wrote one word, the haircut. His barber fucked him up. Ah, my waifu is in that shot. He's pissed. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. He's sweating. That shit-faced grin. The guy that looks really angry and scary. His voice actor is one of my favorite voice actors, Robbie Damon. You'll hear him. He's so fucking good. The shit-faced grin on Rhea, though. Alright, so quick overview of the game. There's a lot of fucking stuff to do. Just in the world, or not in the world per se, like Dragon Quest, but in the monastery. all these people to talk to. I like talking to all of them, but you could just skip and talk to only the people that you like, basically. Since we're on New Game Plus, there's like certain things that you would only get if you did talk to them or like walked around the monastery and found like secret items and stuff. But since we're on New Game Plus, I don't think we need to work too hard on like checking behind every pillar like you would in a JRPG, which is nice. But alright, so when we get to this screen, just tell me what you would, well, when you get accustomed to like what is available to be done, tell me like in general if you have an idea of what you want to do, who you want to talk to. If not everyone, obviously. Alright, but yeah, I'll talk to some people for now.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Punk ass.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright, alright. Open up. Anyway, maybe we need to accept.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Right, so you can't like go into the open world per se, but you can go the monastery's huge, you'll see. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
True. Quests are given to you, blah blah blah. Look at that cape though. So nice. Whoa, hold on. Rhea's packing though. No. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, so the monster is huge. Didn't want to say it. I got you. Edelgard. Man, you can appreciate so much about this game though. Like, you'll see the level design is pretty sick. It's just a lot.
Yes.
Like, they did such a good job. Like, I would build this in Minecraft.
Hey there.
So sick. And it's pretty lively too. You got cats everywhere, dogs. This poor old dude. I thought it was a chef. It's a priest. And then you got students everywhere. Random ass students too.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the
Same!
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to
You
meet
wish.
everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Alright, so... Okay. If there's anyone you're interested based off of their appearance here, I mean, we could listen to them. But, obviously you might not have an opinion yet. But we'll start with the Angry Boy.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, If you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Astute. 6 strength? Dog shit. He's smiling. What? Actually, he does kind of have it. He's evil smiling. I didn't catch the evil look in his face. Legit. That's me.
Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Me? What else?
Oh yeah? I mean, probably not wrong.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge
For
me.
some reason?
It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iyer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
His defining ability is named confidence. But yeah, so to reiterate, any character can be any class, although they have aptitude for certain things. Like Hubert, with his dinky ass arms, he's not going to be a melee boy. But yeah, I like Ferdinand a lot, and his voice actor is amazing too. Actually, I like his voice actor's voice so much that I try to copy him sometimes for different characters. But yeah, so these are Edelgard's peeps, but you can recruit anyone in the game with one exception per team. Like, we won't be able to get Hubert on our team because he's an Edelgard simp. But we can get all these characters, so regardless of their house, whoever you like, we can recruit, basically. Oh, this is my waifu. My waifu, Petra.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid.
You can see why.
Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I love the way that she talks. Her voice actor did a great job in that. You'll see. There's everything about her. I love this character. Nice eyebrows. Do you want to go through all these characters? Yeah. I like almost every... I really like every character in the game. But some more than others, obviously. Okay, cool. We'll move on.
Pardon me. Greetings. You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
This guy is fucking... This character, just a side character, but I don't know if you've heard of him, but like he's all over Reddit and stuff. Or he was when the game was new. Everyone's obsessed with the Gatekeeper. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk to them directly if you want. That's a quick overview of them all.
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Yeah, nothing to report. Yeah, I went out of my way to talk to him just because I knew who that was, even though he's just a guard. Alright, so we spotted Claude. So you'll come to get your favorites. I find a lot of enjoyment of this game by like the lore, the characters, so I take my time. Gatekeeper DLC. Yeah, everyone loves his ass. What? Everyone loves him.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Clipped.
I guess that means I better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
True.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
He's real.
Care to know more about anyone?
Yeah. I'm thinking, is there anyone? Actually, I think you can get everyone. Yes. So Claude is by himself, so we can get all of these people if we wanted. I love Lysithea, yeah.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
And he actually does, in his route. It's funny. But yeah, she's great. Yeah, Claude's awesome. I don't like his storyline as much. To be honest, storyline wise, his is kind of, well, bland compared to the others, so. But he is my favorite character out of the three. Yeah, I love Lysithea. She's great. Raphael, a big boy.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Yeah, Raphael is funny too. He's great. One of those just kind boys. He so
comes
good.
from, despite all that,
Marianne? Yeah, she's interesting.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Yeah, he doesn't. No one does. I like her character a lot too. Animal friend, yep. We'll get to know her. She loves animals. Doesn't talk much, loves animals. Alright, cool.
What do you think?
So do you want to talk to every character so you can get to know them a little, or? These are all the Golden Deer people too. This dude, his barber was like, I'm just gonna stop right here.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
Alright, I said I like everyone, but Ignatz is one of the only characters I don't like.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
He's just dumb. He's so bad. Whoever designed him was like, we'll just throw this extra dude in here real quick.
What do you think?
Like, what did they do to his hair? What is that? Anyway.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm
Hilda, though.
Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, I like Hilda. But, I kinda like Hilda. She's annoying.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
I like Leonie a lot.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Got him. Look how tall this motherfucker is. Actually, Violet's pretty tall too. But that dude's a fucking beast.
What do you think?
Fucking Yangus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sylvain. Oh, there's Dimitri. Alright, these are our peeps. So no matter what, we're gonna have them on our team, so. Yeah, you'd expect it to be a rough based on his appearance, but he's one of those gentle giants.
Hey there. Are you the the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Huh, that voice does not sound familiar at all. He says hello. Oh, I do not recognize his voice. There's no way. It might be a different voice actor than the original. Byleth's voice actor got canceled. They got a new voice actor. His new voice actor's better anyway.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
This dude, the tone, the vocal tone.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
Named Chris. Yeah, Chris Niosi. Yeah. I forget what he did. Controversial voice actor Chris Niosi. I'll try to read it in the background, but I forget what he did. It's been a while.
This here
But
is
yeah.
to do. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Oh, he's Reagan and Mob. Yes, I see, actually. Sexual harassment, and then he admitted it. Well, he admitted the abuse. I don't know about sexual harassment. Well, yeah, obviously he deserves to be deleted from existence. Alright, I like both of these characters.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he
Sasuke?
doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call
True.
me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Ingrid's too rigid for my personal waifu tastes, but yeah, she's great. I love her.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said.
It's funny. Fun fact, Annette on the right, I recruited her on my first playthrough, but I got her killed early, so I barely know anything about her.
I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Annette. Also, funny story. On my first playthrough, since I went through Yellow Deer, or Golden Deer, Ignatz, who I was talking shit on, I lost him early on, and I was like, ah, fuck it. And I just kept going, because it's him. So I don't know much about him either, at a certain point.
That's so.
Just let his ass die.
Hello.
In that same fight, I remember that fight too, I also lost Raphael.
Please accept
But
my
I don't-
apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
True.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Make him a 0 to hero? True. That's solo leveling. Turn him from a dork to a stud.
Of course, at the academy, I am simply a student.
Make him
And
a
I've heard
fighter,
word that you are to become
a tank.
professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
I just gotta check that Ingrid model real quick.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Yeah, Ingrid's great. Got him.
Ingrid she is diligent.
Talking shit. Let's see how Mercedes
I hear she
stands.
was born to imperial
Oh god.
nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Yeah, she's nice. The boy, Felix.
Is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
That's such a great note from Dimitri, that he gravitates toward people who are skilled. Look at this tank.
Dedu
About to
was
make
born
him a
in
mage.
Tuscany and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Young man. That's a kind and good-natured young man right there. Yeah.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, we didn't talk to everyone yet. Oh, Ash, right.
Okay.
Please of course, delight in any... I hear you're investigating the different houses. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your
He's a
lectures
commoner.
with great enthusiasm.
Yeah, he's a cool kid. He's a nice kid.
Hello.
He has a lot of connections in the story. And then the final house, the Black Eagles.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
People are obsessed with Bernadetta, dude.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right?
I love Ferdinand's voice actor.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Alright. Caspar and Linhart. I like both characters.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners?
Linhart, goodbye.
So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Yeah, I like both of them. What am I looking for? There we go. Helmet hair. True. These are two of my favorite characters in the game.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Listen to it. His voice.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
One thing I really like about Petra, like her script, like how she talks, is that it sounds so much like Eddie, my LA friend slash roommate. Since he's not native English, and I taught him a lot of English in our time together, when I first met him, he spoke just like this, so I have like a soft spot for that. I am pleased to be meeting you.
Hello.
Dorothea.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Young Manuela. But yeah, so the way that they did Petra's dialect, or like the way that she speaks, is so accurate. It's been how many years and you still can't pet the cat? Disgusting.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Imagine. Goodbye. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Hello.
Yes. A moment, please.
This man's just yawning.
Hi.
That's a the voice texture he uses, I think it's called adenoidal. Adenoidal. But not as goofy. What up, it's your boy Sai.
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
I always play him just for his name.
What happened?
I mean, I like his character too, though. Gerald.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
True. He's only here because we're here. Sedith's office.
This
Anime.
is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Oh yeah, there is something over here. What's going on over here, you two? Hey, hey. Ew, what the? Who is this?
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Vodla.
That jawline, though. Handsome.
I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
His profile pic not doing him justice, true. They're not swiping for him. Side note, that was a good performance. The non-verbals. Or I forget what the term is in voice acting, but all the extra huffs and stuff. Manuela!
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I
Dropping
expected we'd
by
take some
so
time,
soon?
exchange
What is
a
that?
few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know.
She got it.
Oh, Professor! Oh, Professor! Oh, Professor! Oh, Professor! Dropping by. Well,
So good.
we're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door.
Yeah.
That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it?
She didn't hear
What's the
us.
matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
She's spitting. You're about to be spitting. Hold on, what? I didn't say that.
Let's see.
We're on stream, get it together. Alright. Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing. I remember the first time I heard those lines, my jaw dropped too.
How are you
Lock the
enjoying your
door.
time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Alright. This man's lawful good to a T.
The Black Eagles, the
He'll
Blue
even tell you.
Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh, that's nice. Show you who you get. Wait, the only person here you can't get is Edelgard and Hubert, which is a shame, because they're both great. And then you can get everyone here except for Claude. I'll tell you who I like then. I like Leonie, the orange hair, Lysithea, the white hair. The other ones I like too, but they're not like my top. Personally, but we're going with whatever you like, and if we have time, if there's anyone that I really like, then I'll just add them in just for me. Not that I'll necessarily focus on them. Oh, we can unlock everyone, really, except for those restrictions. So we're gonna pick a house, which is this one, the Blue Lion with the boy Dimitri, because we'll get his storyline. But we'll be able to recruit everyone else anyway. So we'll be picking that one. But yeah, I like all of the red, except for Dorothea. David Sachs spamming emotes. What? Anyway, and then we got all these peeps by default. We get them for free, no extra
you have
effort.
chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Vodland's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Nice.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Action time.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions.
The Japanese culture seeping in.
Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Having heard of your skills, I'm eager to meet you in battle. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Worth noting, that voice actor from Mercedes has been voice acting since the 90s. You definitely will recognize her in a bunch of roles that we grew up with, like in Rurouni Kenshin, etc. Literally every anime back then, she's in it.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way.
Yes.
If that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Nice. Naruto running. Yeah. Alright, we have a calendar. Persona style.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Yeah, we'll end it after the sequence when I get a chance to save.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
True, yeah. Those types of pressures are what make me min-max in games like this. Like, I'll spend an hour in one day just making sure I did everything optimally.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Yeah, I'll even make like get a notepad and keep track of the things that I want to do on what day of the month.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Ooh. You believe we have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Alright, do what you can to find out. Do what you can to find out.
Course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
And take off your armor. And your Under Armour.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Has been detected?
To think
Nasty.
there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Right. You gotta make the anime protagonist OP. And give him all the connections. Like fucking Ichigo Kurosaki. Gotta give him every genetic advantage. Academy uniform. DLC supplies. Extra side stories. Loungewear and glasses. Anna, a classic character. Change outfits for everyone. Nice.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Yeah, that's a feature that didn't exist when I played. I don't know the details on it. I don't know what kind of outfits you can get, but
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
nice. So every week you get a day off to do whatever you want. Cool. Alright, so now we have this roster. I just want to show you real quick that one idea. You can see their proficiencies. Like they have like the double blue line for things that they're really good at. Pass in real time? Nah. After the day ends, you decide when the day ends, and then it'll pass through the calendar. You'll see. But bunch of classes. There's so many classes. You could do whatever you want. So like even though she doesn't have the blue bars on axe, if we wanted, you could make her good at the axe anyway. It'll just take longer. But it's not a big deal because we're on New Game Plus anyway, which has some perks to like increase growth of certain things like that. So literally can play any character any way we want. But yeah, there's a fuck ton of classes. And you can even see how each character looks with those classes. And then you get their personal history, information about them, like what they like. Gifts we can give them, basically. Food samples. She loves food. Anything knights. Yeah. Oh, it's a sim. It's a simulator. You gotta learn everything about the character to make sure you know what they like, so you can get hearts. And then certain things they suck at, like the bow for her. I don't know anything about her really. Like I said, she died early when I played her. Alright, so yeah. So we're good at the sword. Obviously we could play everything. But there's like these 3 stars, and like the character might suck at faith. But if you level up their faith, those 3 stars will build up, and then you become, like you unlock and it becomes your proficiency. It's like a secret skill path for them. Like Dimitri. Get his riding up, etc. I forget who else is interesting. Yeah. So Felix, right. He's like a sword boy, but you can level up his black magic, even though he sucks at it at start. And he's really good, like a sword mage. Yeah. But he is ass with controlling armies, which makes sense based on his personality. Yeah, you can see what he likes, who he's connected with. There is a way to see that what they look like. Reclass? Nah. Oh yeah, and another feature, we can set their goals every week that we want them to study. So you don't actually actively have to use Felix with the black magic, you just have to make him study black magic over the course of time as it passes. Super cool. Great simulation stuff. Anyway, and then we'll pick those in advance based on the path we want them to go to supplement their growth in the game that we choose to make them level up and stuff. Anyway, alright. Yeah, they work on their own over the course of the week based on what you tell them to do. There's other features too along the same line, but yeah, everyone has support with each other and varying levels of support. Obviously, Byleth has the most. S rank is like relationship status. But yeah. Pretty sick. And they can get into relationships with each other, I believe, at A. Something like that. Anyway. Alright, we done. Good session. Solid 2 hours. Any longer than that, yeah, it starts to fall off. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving me reason. Yeah, exactly, brain fog. Reason to play and stream. And yeah, glad to have you around. Thanks as well to everyone else who tuned in. And yeah, we'll figure out the next time we're gonna stream. I'll text you. Yeet. Alright, peace.